World of windmills, dreams, and steady sparks of light. Model cars, giant schematics, pop culture in full flight. Sci-fi worlds he brings to life, each piece placed just so right. Step by step, a marvel grows in his hands, pure midnight. Waves, world building dreams, a vision clear as day. Every model, every scene, crafted his own way. From classic rides to space time, details deep, he's our guide. Worlds imagined taking flight, shining in the studio light.
So during that introduction, we've lost 1,006 drop frames and we're at 7.2%, but the bit rate is extremely high. I don't know what's going on with this connection up here. I'm just looking around here. I can't think of anything that could be causing the issue. We had this last week, so we're just going to have to grin and bear it tonight. I've moved my camera around because I was just getting so confused with it being in the center of the screens. So today I've got my screen here. I've got a screen over here, but I put my camera here. So hopefully you can hear me tonight. All right. All right, tonight. Hello, Christopher Grantham. Yeah, that didn't work, did it? um, if you're buffering, I suggest refreshing the stream. I'm just trying to think of anything that I can do that will alleviate any problems with why it's buffering. I can't think why it's buffering, to be honest with you. I've closed every app that I could possibly close. So there you go. No audio. I hope so. I've got audio. I'm a little quiet. What? My green bar is going through the roof. That can't be right. Hang on. God, things are going wrong. Microphone. Yeah, I'm going through the roof. I should be able to hear me. Can everyone hear me? This is close. What's going on? There was no audio from Christopher Grantham. No, there wasn't, because yeah, I screwed that up. It's one of those nights. Sounds good. Bunch of trolls. We're just gonna have to grin and bear it. I can see when things are going a bit ropey on the stream. At the moment, I said we had dropped to 1,067 frames, but I have got a little smiley face down the bottom. So there you go. It's all cool. But the Christopher Grantham thing, yeah, that failed. No problems at all. I've actually had to write a list of things tonight for my monologue because there's quite a few things to go through. First thing is, if I can click on, let me get this right. By the way, Matthew Barnes, happy birthday for Saturday. What's going on? Okay. Matthew Barnes, happy birthday for Saturday. There should be a graphic on the screen, but for some reason, the graphic doesn't want to come on the screen. So I don't know why that is. Where is my graphic for the happy birthday? Nothing's working. Okay. Well, happy birthday, Matthew Barnes. Oh, wow. I don't know why that's not working. Is anything going to work tonight? So if I turn this on, does this work? Hang on a second. This is a car crash stream tonight. Okay, so let's see if this works. So does that come up? No, something is going wrong. Something is going wrong tonight. I had this all set up at the start of the stream. Can you believe that? Hang on. Stand by. Why is that over there? Oh, I see why. Right. Hang on. I think I've seen why. Right, hang on. It's not working. Does that work? Look, you can see a little window down there. Okay. Okay. Nothing's working tonight. Can I make that bigger? I've got a crop on it. Sorry about this. This is like technical problems which just didn't exist a minute ago, and now suddenly they've decided to exist. Is it because that screen is small? Is that what's causing the problem? Nope. Right, hang on a second. So if I go filters, and I've got a crop panel here, and I'm going to see if I can make that grow on the right hand side. Does that work? Nothing. On the left hand side. Ah, here we go. Look, it's coming. It's coming. Let's make that 700. Wow, that is really big. I don't want it that big. Hang on. There we go. Look, we're getting there. I'm going to be talking about Warhammer Combat Patrol. Oh, I think I see what's going on. Hang on. I know what's going on. It's that. Right. So if I... There you go. That's better. Let's just reduce this down in size a bit. There we go. I don't know what was going on there. Right. There you go. We're happy. So, Warhammer Combat Patrol is available to you folks in the US, only in the US, and there's the link for it. I got notification from Hachette that that's coming, so there you go. That's the first thing. So hopefully I'm on a roll now that nothing else is going to go wrong. We'll have to see how it happens. But the biggest shock that I had was the Megazord offer. The Megazord offer. This blindsided me. I knew nothing about this. So basically, Fanhome are now offering you the chance to buy the Megazord kit as a full kit, and they're going to deliver it in the next 2 to 3 weeks to you. So after payment, they did say something like 18 to 25 days or something. Pretty crazy, a full kit of Megazord. Now, someone did mention that they may have had leftovers from France. I don't know. But I've never seen this before. I've seen it once a build's actually been finished in a country like Iron Man. I haven't seen it while we've still been doing a build. But there you go. There's a QR code on the screen, and you'll be able to look at that one as well. So that was point 2. That's completely thrown me tonight. Hello, Todd. How's it going? We're going to be bringing something back to the channel. Look at me trying to find the cameras. Going to bring something back to the channel. Okay, what we're going to bring back is merch on the map. I want to start. This is the idea. Do you like the graphic I've put in there? Gotta love a bit of graphics. Okay, what I want to do is I want folks to let me put that off now. I want folks to actually, if they bought any merch, to take a picture in their location and put their location up. And what I wanted to do is to randomly pick people to include in just everyday videos. So, this stream gives a shout out to a certain person who's wearing that shirt, sort of thing. I thought it'd be a good little kickoff because I have a new merch store. Now, I had some problems. There's the link there. You can scan that, and it's also in my link tree. And if you find all these, it's a Dashley link. As a matter of fact, I might have a link that I can post in chat as well. Now, I used to use Teespring. Unfortunately, Teespring have been really bad to me. I ordered £50 of stuff in December and nothing turned up, and they're telling me that they're inundated, and there's the link there. They're inundated with orders, and they don't know when they're going to be able to print it to me. So I wasn't happy with that, so I got rid of them. So now I'm with a company called TeePublic. Now, they're a lot cheaper, especially if you're in America, but they are based in America. So if you're in the UK, you may have to pay a little bit more on shipping. But check the store out. You'll see loads of my original content of shirts in there, and you'll also see that they make caps, hoodies, crew necks, vests. They do everything. But that's my merch store if you want to check that out. And I have put a link there in chat. Oh, you bought the standby shirt? Yeah, there's a standby shirt in there as well, which is all cool. But I'm going to be making some new merch as well. I thought we'd bring back merch on the map. It would be nice to get a map somewhere in here and to actually start pinning people on it to where they actually are. Even if you've had a shirt before, then by all means submit it, and we'll get you on one of the videos, which I think should be quite fun. The next thing, that's merch on the maps. My good friend John builds iconic military models. Now, if you haven't seen John builds my iconic military models Facebook group, then I have got a picture of John building the Victory here. Now, if you don't know John, check out that Victory. That looks amazing. John's got an absolutely brilliant channel, and he's brilliant at making models on it. And at the moment, he's running a crowdfunding for a new workshop. Now, the good news is he's almost at 50% of a £1,000 target. I've donated to that. But he has got one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link up there for a community support that he's doing. Now, you all supported me with the workshop, and I was forever in your debt for that. I'm going to put a link in chat as well. I've got the link there. To see if you can help John out to fulfill the ambition of getting a workshop. The reason he needs a workshop is because some of these builds we're doing now are just far too big. And on John's channel, he did say it himself that he's building models up to a point and then it gets too hard to film because he hasn't got the room. But if he has his own workshop, then obviously that'll do that. So that is the QR code for John Builds Iconic Military Models. If you can help him out there. I'll keep that on the screen for a second while I look at what the next thing I was going to talk about is. Okay, there's only one other thing, I think. Yeah, there's only one other thing. Megazord, yeah, one other thing. So I can close that down now. Hang on. Okay, let's get that off the screen. Cool. And this one, you're not going to like this one. Well, some people won't like that. And this is this. Now, this looks like I've got a T-shirt in the store, but I haven't got a T-shirt in the store. As a matter of fact, I should make a T-shirt for the store that says this. Okay, this is I don't do drama. If anyone knows me, who's met me outside, they know I'm a very positive person, and I don't do drama, just so you know. So I always take myself out of a situation. That's why I think I got into a fight when I was in the 3rd year of high school. I don't think I've ever got into a fight ever again, because I've always take myself out of the situation. And in the last couple of weeks, we've had a couple of situations of a couple of people which has broken my clean record on the channel of not banning anyone for life, but I've banned 2 people from life because whether it be jealousy or I don't know what it is, but there were some personal attacks on there which I'm just not going to accept. So I've banned a couple of people from the channel, and I just wanted to let you know that if that happens to you and you don't know why, it's chances are it's something you said, because I'm never going to give you a reason. I'm just going to ban you and just forget about you. That's what's going to happen. And it might be a hard stance, but I haven't got time for that. Especially when the attacks that happen to me are about things that I've got no control over. So I'm going to lay my cards on the table and let you know now that I get product from Fanhome. I get product from Agora Models. I get models. I get products from Hachette Partworks. Some products from Hachette Partworks I pay for. Okay, so I still pay for it. I have got no affiliation with any of these companies. Okay, so I can say whatever I want about this product. I don't even have to build these models if I don't want to. I do it because I like model building, and that's all I do on the channel is I model build. So when people start saying that I'm like the voice of a company, like I'm the voice of Agora, I'm the voice of Fanhome, and I should be doing this, no, I shouldn't. It's nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with me. If you've got a problem with those companies, take it up with those companies. Don't take it up with me. I'm just a model builder who builds models on the channel. So if it gets visceral and you start attacking me for that, do expect to get banned, because I won't accept that at all. But there you go. That's a side of me that you never see. But it does annoy me, because it's like, why? What have I done? What have I done? I haven't done anything. I just build models and make videos and I enjoy myself. So all fun. But there you go. Now, I'm sure there's one other thing that I had to tell you. I've told you about the drama. Oh, right. I'm in the retro room. Now, the retro room is primarily aimed at the 80s, okay? Obviously, Maximilian's going to be going here. But I've got a couple of items for the retro room tonight, which I think are absolutely amazing, because I've got a 3-story house, if you didn't know. And in 3-story houses, rather than have to keep the windows open to allow ventilation in here, we've got a great big ventilation unit up in the room that I'm in now. Be surprised if you can't hear it, because I've got the loft door open, or the oubligo as I call it, door open, which is like half a room, and I can crawl in there. It's quite a big room, but it was serviced this week, so I thought I'll take that opportunity to see some of the things that I've got in here, which I didn't know I had. And one of these items is from the 80s. One of these items is from the 40s. Okay, so you're going to love this one. This is a red nose. From Red Nose Day in the UK. We have a day which is Red Nose Day. The reason why I'm keeping this is because this is the very first Red Nose Day that was in the UK. And Esther actually put a sign on it saying, Comic Relief, first day, 5th of February, 1988. That was. So I've got a red nose from 1988. I'm going to probably keep Esther's little note on there to let us know about that. And while she was going through stuff, I wanted to keep this as well. I'm probably going to restore this a little bit. I've got a 1940s briefcase. Check that out. Let me just get rid of that. I don't do drama. There we go. I need to fix this. It's just just needs to bend these hooks over. But it's a 1940s case. This is the sort of thing you'd expect the kids to be taking with them when they're being evacuated on the trains. But I was pretty happy with that. Apart from this handle, which is quite an easy fix, it's in really good condition. So we're going 40s in here now. So I like that. I like that big time. I am drinking rum tonight, just so you know. I've got some of the dark coffee flavour Kraken and some normal Kraken in there. The reason being is I've got 2 bottles of Kraken, which I didn't realise I only had one more shot in each. So I've just died 2 bottles of Kraken. So yeah, it means my shelf can actually fit a lot of Kraken bottles on it now, but I've still got tons of rum in there, which I have to get through, which is all cool. Other than that, tomorrow on the channel, it's new build day. We're going to be doing the Ferrari 330. I did that video today. That's going to be on the channel tomorrow. It looks a really nice build, I have to say. And other than that, I think that's it. I've I've done my thing. Car crash Thursday, yeah. Can you imagine that? I'm trying to go back to, so people had sound problems and stuff. I don't know what was going on with Christian's thing. Christian, I apologise for that. I'll have to fix that for next week. But there you go. Reboot. Problem is, Steve, if I reboot everything, it shuts the stream down, and there's no guarantee people can find the stream again. It just comes up as like a generic stream, if you like. So, yes, the retro room. The internet didn't exist back then, so it's not working. It is funny when we were going through that case. Esther had loads of correspondence from pen pals and stuff like that, talking about how sorry they haven't been in touch, but they need to write better. And it's like, God, back in this day and age, you'd be texting and stuff, but didn't have phones back then, so they couldn't do that. Pretty crazy. You finished pack 4 of the Dalek build today. I think we're getting our next delivery tomorrow. I think not we're getting it tomorrow, but I think it gets generated tomorrow from Hachette. So we will probably jump over you peeps who are getting it from the news agents, even though you're 2 stages ahead of us. And while we're talking about jumping over and stages ahead and all that, can anyone tell me what's going on with the Infinity Gauntlet? And we tried to figure this out last night. So if we're all in the same boat, I'm missing stages 70, 77, and because of the last delivery, I think I'm missing issue 92 as well. We did get the parts for 90. No, we got the parts for 97, magazine for 97, and we are missing the magazine from stage 71, I guess, and we're missing about 3 magazines as well. Does anyone actually know exactly, have got a track that they can put in chat or something to say what we're missing? I think we're missing 3 stages and 3 magazines at the moment, but the stages and the magazines do not correspond together. It's just it's so hard to figure out. I don't know. I think you might need a load balancer. I don't think so. I mean, the only bottlenecks I would have got would be from my USB bus, and there's only one thing in the USB buses, which is this camera. So I don't know. But I mean, 1,853 frames dropped so far, but I'm still got a bit rate of 8,000. So, I mean, sometimes it's worth dropping the bit rate down just a little bit. Let's do that, actually. Let me drop, does it let me? I'm going to just drop the bit rate down just a touch to, let's go 7,000. There we go. It just makes less load on the system there. So we drop down to 7,000. That might keep it a little bit more stable. Hopefully switch it off and on again. Yeah, look, stand by. Stand by. Hello from California. Hello, Robert. Evening, Wayne. Got Mike's Mods Test. A great piece of work. Where are you on the Enterprises? On the normal Enterprise, I'm up to stage 10. And I believe on the Redux one I'm doing on the members channel, I think I'm up to stage 8 now. I think we just did stage 7. So that's cool. You're still on your route, are you? Bless you, Ramon. Let Mrs. World of Wayne direct and produce. You want to watch a stream tonight? Mrs. World of Wayne and technology? Oh, no. If it's to do with sewing machines, if I was streaming on a sewing machine, no problems at all. Are you using the mixing board for your Amazon store, Wayne, to get those icons on the screen? No, the mixing board, I've only got the ATEM video mixer, which is down in the workshop, and I don't have a sound mixing board. Everything's controlled by this Shure mic and my DJI Pocket 3 camera. That's it. So probably for the best that I haven't got too many buttons to fiddle with, because I'm on the run. I've just been pressing things randomly, you know what I'm like. So, yeah, I said hello. Hello, Todd. Hi, Jason. I may be cursed. Everything was working before the stream. I only went out the room for about 10 minutes, so when I come back in, nothing works. Hi, Welsh Piper. And Wayne Watson, hello. 27 degrees Celsius in Jackson. See, that's summer weather. Actually, it was quite a pleasant day in the UK today. Very, very icy last night, but it was quite pleasant today, so that was nice. Adverts, you shouldn't be flanked by them. They're set to conservatory. It's the rum. They're set to conservative. Everyone was telling me that I'm mentioning, when I mentioned Maximilian, the robot today, that Russo Red is not called Russo Red. It's called Ross Red. I don't know. Since when do I pronounce things correctly? Bless. You just got notification for the jellyfish shirt. Really? Well, that's the jellyfish shirt is the one I ordered, and that hasn't come since December, Matthias, and I'm really ticked off about it. So the printing, they started printing on the 9th of January, and I still haven't received anything. So I keep chasing them, and they're just saying, oh, there's delays. There's delays. I don't know. What about the winners? What winners, Julian? What winners are we talking about? I drew the member stream winners last night, and Ross Taylor on that. So that's that. Gotta love the wow catchphrase. I've got loads of catchphrases. Wayneisms. Widioms. Or widioms. Perhaps that's what they should be called. How much does the full build of the Megazord cost? I think it said, is it £1,200, something like that? But you can pay in Klarna over 3 payments, Jason. So they've got that option, I guess. But, you know, just actually seeing that, because the last time I spoke to Fanhome, they were mentioning that they may experiment doing it. But to hear it out the blue, I was like, wow. To be honest with you, my first impression is this real? I had to check the domain name to make sure I weren't getting a dodgy email. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, life is too short. I just want to build models and enjoy myself. That's all. I'm 50 now. I want to spend the next 50 years just having fun and enjoying myself. Mark Pringlesleaf. Your wife came home from work today. She asked me to console her, so I hit her in the face with my PlayStation 5. Nicest person on YouTube and don't deserve that. I just don't get involved, Steve. Seriously, I don't get involved. And you know, you've met me, Steve, in public. You know what I'm like. If that happens out in the street, I do exactly the same. I just walk away. I can't be bothered with any of that. So sad day for the NFL. Mama Bear passed away age 102. Oh, I didn't know that. It's a sad day for me because did you see the LA Rams are trading Cooper Cup? But it is the Super Bowl on Sunday. Eagles playing the team that I don't want to win, the Kansas City Chiefs. I really want the Eagles to win, even though I'm not an Eagles fan. That's going to be good to watch. But Cooper Cup, LA Rams getting rid of Cooper Cup. I don't know what the strategy is. I don't know what the strategy is. You should have to explain what you do. People just enjoy the videos and streams you do. Keep up the amazing work. Oh, you know, who told me the other day that the bigger I think it was Steve Concatelli when I did the interview. He said that the bigger the anthill, the more people want to get on top of it. Something like that. It was very profound what he said. So I don't know. Thank you, Life's Greatest Jokes. Wow, vintage Red Node days. I kept that one with hands, but lost it. Yeah, I mean, look how small it is, though, compared to what they were building out now. It's a little tiny one. Can I can take this sticker off now. Stand by. Let me take this sticker off. So this is Mrs. Rhoda Wayne had a bus pass from when she was in school, which was quite fun. But that is what we walked around in 1988. Perhaps I should do the full stream like this. People think I'm turning into Pennywise. Hey, that new series, Welcome to Derry, looks good, doesn't it? 3 seasons apparently it's scheduled for. So that could be cool. Yeah, Ian, you know one of them, but the other one I haven't talked about. So I'm not going to name them. So I don't stoop to that level. You have a collection of red noses from each year for over 20 years. Wow, Matthew Gibbons, that's wicked. Well, I mean, I was so happy to see this. This is just a real trip down memory lane. I remember when that first came out. A Wayne head measure of rum. Well, actually, it was 2 Wayne head measures of rum because I took 2 shots. I had 2 bottles. It would have evaporated. Come on, that's why I had to have it. I think we got a Kraken icon somewhere on the emojis. You can just, every time I take a swig, just stick a Kraken icon up there. Take it to the repair shop. No, I could do that myself, Pete. That shouldn't be a problem. Look, I mean, let's look some of the problems it's got. Okay, rusted up a little bit here, so we're going to need just some WD-40 is good for getting rid of that, actually, to clean all of this up. These can be bent back into shape, the things that are holding the handle, and I can polish the patina on the outside. Other than that, it's a really good case, and it's small, which means I can probably put it somewhere in here. Don't know where, but Mrs. Wayne wanted to throw it away. I'm like, no, you don't want to throw it away. The Lotus from Senna, that's on the member stream at the moment. We had last night we did 2 stages on it because it was all pipes and it was just driving me crazy. Remember, I used to do those. I used to do the what they call them, the Car Crash Tuesday streams. Well, that's pretty much moved to Wednesday now. Because trust me, if I'm doing a build, not so much the Star Trek, but if I'm doing the Lotus, it's going to be a car crash. It's a nightmare stream. You coloured your goatee, didn't you? I coloured it about 2 weeks ago. So what you're seeing now is a lot lighter than it was. So the grey's growing through. But yeah, the reason being, I have to do this now because I've got really powerful lights in here now. I've actually got 3 lights. I've turned them down. Look to this. I've turned them down to 32%. Look, one's at 32%. What's the other one at? Let's have a look. Oh, they're both at 32% rather than think, because what was happening was when I was doing my streams, the light's reflecting off my white beard, and it looks like, because I've got a dark moustache anyway, it looks like I've just got a moustache. I thought I can't be having that, so I coloured it a little bit, just a little bit. Wayne splicing the main brain just right in the Jaws 50th anniversary year. I can't wait. I watched Kevin and Mark's Mods stream on Sunday on Catch Up. Oh, by the way, Will's Workshop. I finally watched your Orient Express stream, which was pretty cool. But I've got no idea what Kevin seems to think that Gore's signed with Universal. I don't know where that information comes from. I don't know. If they have, that'd be excellent news because that still puts it in line for the Orca being released. But don't know. Don't know. I can't wait to find out. That's for sure. You know, I really do hope they do an announcement like they did for the James Bond, because I will. If I know an announcement's coming, I'm going to do a reaction video for it. I will lose it if it's something from Jaws. You made it for a live. Well done, Lost Soul. Welcome aboard. Actually, we've got quite a few new people in here, so welcome to the channel. This is our Thursday night live stream where we just talk completely random. As a matter of fact, everyone in chat steers the conversation. I just rebound off of everyone. So we'll have to see. Hello from New York. How's it going? I enjoyed New York when did I go? November, wasn't it? I enjoyed New York in November. Ramon took me around some blocks. We got to meet some New Yorkers. Ramon taught me how to talk to New Yorkers. That was even better. Seeing as like I was terrified on my first day there. But no, thank you very much. There he is. Thank you very much for that, Ramon. I'll have to build a model for living and working easier when doing the school runs with the kids today. Oh, bless. Anyone remember Reboot? I don't remember that. Hi all, the motor on my orrery has packed up. Any ideas how to get a new one? You could probably get in touch with Trek Trading to see if they'll send you one out. What's happened? Is it the motor or are the gears jammed? Occasionally I'll get a gear jam, and what will happen is you'll hear the planets all like clink, and then it'll just be fine. But I mean, I've had the thing running non-stop since I did that orrery. It sits on my dining room table, just going round and round and round. I reckon Pluto's probably done about 20,000 circuits of it now because it's been on so long, but I've never had an issue with it. Any news on a 16007? No, now, who was doing that? Who did the trial? Was that D'Agostini? I can't remember, but no news at all, Dean. Wayne, you're doing the T16? No, I'm not. Hello, John Builder. Speaking of the devil, we just mentioned you earlier on in the stream, John. Hopefully you've seen that. So I was freezing again, but again, not many frames. 2082 now I'm at 2. How many frames can we get through the whole stream before we have to realise that, yeah, the stream's backing up. What you got to remember is that I'm using a power line network because my router's all the way downstairs. So I am plugged into a wall socket up here with an Ethernet going through it. And then that goes from a power line wall socket into my router. So there might be occasional freezes up here. But there you go. You finish your fake, I like how you call it fake Lego. Black Pearl, Queen Anne's Revenge, and the James Bond Aston Martin. All complete and awesome builds. Just need to light them. What do you think of the Spectrum? Really good, Philip. I've been playing Target Renegade. I've been playing Chaos, the Battle of the Wizard. Best game on the Spectrum by a long way. And I was playing Exelon the other day. Oh, and also Quasatron. So I am playing an obscene amount of ZX Spectrum games at the moment. So you're missing issue 72. I tried 3 times to get them to send me the proper part. Once they sent me something completely different, and twice they sent me the part which does not fit. Are we talking about the Infinity Gauntlet? It's definitely 70 and 77 that are missing. I think I've got the magazines for most of the other things. I don't know. Gaz, I don't know if you're trying to put a link in or something like that. It just keeps saying message retracted. Links won't work in chat, just so you know. So I don't know what that's all about. Oh, God, I'm behind on chat. I'm sorry. Jason, I finally got my pack of the Ford Falcon. As a matter of fact, I was going to build it tomorrow, but as I said, it'll probably be on the channel on Monday because I have got the Ferrari 330 on the channel tomorrow. Did the Avengers assemble, perhaps? No one else in the house, just me and Mrs. Wayne, and she won't be downloading anything. It's definitely something to do with the Powerline network. So, Mike Lane Mods, hello, Mike Lane, how's it going? Look, Mike, look, I've got your thing up there. Look, if you want to visit Mike Lane's Mods and look at the Test Circuit Pro, there's the link. How cool is that? The retro room is coming along. I'm still not where I want it to be, but we're getting there. I'm going to be moving the DB5. I'm not keeping the DB5. I'm going to be replacing that with the Lotus Esprit. The reason I'm not keeping it is because I'm considering getting, and look, I am buying it. I'm not getting it given to me. I'm considering doing the Goldfinger DB5. I like the idea of having the thing up at the back, the bullet shield and stuff. So that's already going to someone, just so you know. But there you go. It feels like we're back in the dial-up days. Yeah, perhaps I need a 56k modem. That'll do. Wait, did you have a chance to look at the in your backlog of Gundam gears? John, I was just about to say that to you. So this is a funny story, John. Is that where are we? Where's your comment? I stand by. Yeah, right. Funny story, right? John texts me. I completely forgot the text, so he reminds me earlier on in the week about this text about, can I check if I got this Gundam kit? So I went out to the workshop. To do that, I was going to take a picture of them all, actually, John, and I got sidetracked. I was building the Maximilian, and I ended up filing that, and I completely forgot again. I will do it, I promise you. I'm just going to send you a picture because I've got them all stacked up, and you can tell me yourself. But I've got a gold Gundam, but the Unicorn Gundam FedEx, I don't know. I will get back to you, I promise, and I apologise for my squirrel brain that decides to go elsewhere. Well, Peter, what I do is I write on the side of the box. So I put I try and get them all into the same big box, and I write what numbers I've got in there. But for the Infinity Gauntlet, I've had to write what parts are missing and then what magazines are missing, because the parts that are missing aren't the same as the magazines that are missing. And the problem with that is that it means I've got parts that I haven't got a magazine. I've got no instructions for. So it's just such a rigmarole. Yeah, I've heard that, Varrow. Was it you who texted me to say there's trouble attaching the part? I'm not looking forward to that. Chances are it's probably going to need a hammer, I'm guessing. So I've used a hammer on that build quite a couple of times, actually. The gauntlet is totally messed up. My magazines are one ahead and missing issues 70 and 77. I'm sure we're missing 92 as well, Dylan's Den. 91, 92. We're missing one, and I'm sure it's 92 that's missing. I think we've got the magazine for it. We haven't got the parts. Unless I need to check my parts again. You've got 6 months left on R2D2. Roll on. We've got an R2D2 emoji now, just so you know. All you YouTube channel members. We have got an R2D2 emoji. If you want to become a YouTube channel member, look, check this out. I've got a button for that. Well, I did have. I don't think I have any more. What's going on? Oh dear. Become a channel member. There we go. Look, I've got a button for that. Now, why is that down there? Stand by. There you go. Let's move that up to there. See, on the job graphics, I could just move at the touch of a hat. The model for the Black Hole is amazing. Loved the movie as a kid. Well, Building Tinky, you're going to love my Maximilian I've done, because I've got light up eyes, and I was showing the channel members last night. Let me just get rid of that. I've got his whirring blade sorted out, and I managed to find a motor which is 5mm thick by 1 centimetre, so it can slip into the arm. I'm going to glue it into place, and it can hold the weight of these claws. It's brilliant. So you're going to see the claws going around on Maximilian. Oh, I love your stuff. Any idea when you get more Megazord videos? I've only just had one delivered. A lot of people have got an accelerated pack, so they're on to like stage 8. I've got another one due, but I don't think it's coming till the end of February. But Grim Plays, as I said, you can get the whole thing if you wanted to do that build, or anything wants to do that. You can get the whole thing. They did say that it's very limited, and I think the date was something like the 15th or something of February, unless they've still got kits left, and in which case they'll take it off. But the Megazord, I can't believe that's a full delivery. Sure, the power cut, yeah, no, definitely. Hey, all this is wholesome. Agora's Megazord full kit looks awesome and all that. It does. It certainly does. It took a day to fix the stand. What was that? Was that I saw your video today, Lou, regarding the airship, and you've got one coming from AliExpress, haven't you, as well? Is that why you're going to be doing two? Yeah, good build though, isn't it? You're very right. It's a model you wouldn't normally see. It's very good. It reminds me of that. What was that black and white film with Jude Law? What was that? The space. Someone's going to tell me. The black and white film with the Zeppelin in it. I can't remember what it was called. Sky Captain, something like that. Yep, I can't wait for the Super Bowl. I always watch that every year. Um, it's just as confused as I am. Yeah, definitely. I subscribe to Google and don't get YouTube ads. Yeah, I'm on YouTube Premium, so I don't get them either. I think I pay $12.99 a month for that privilege, though. John Mortimer, you went to WH Smith's to get pack forward a Dalek today, and as I couldn't see it anywhere, I had to ask. They told me they had to move them behind the counter because they were getting stolen. Oh my god, John, I get my Lancaster. See, these are builds I pay for. Anything from the newsagents I pay for. I get my Lancaster from the newsagents. What do you think about the news of WH Smith's selling out? Or they're going to go into administration, all of that? What will happen with all our builds? I'll have to find another newsagents, I guess. Not good. Dylan, how you going, Dylan? Got 8 stages left to complete kit, so you're almost there. But you tested the electrical system on Tuesday. Oh, and it's all tip-top. I thought you were going to say it's bad. No, that's good news. Mike Lay, the Model Box Extra is amazing. I was surprised everything worked perfectly. That's brilliant news, Dylan. It's always a sign when you actually got to try the electrics once the car's together and it's that deep breath. I had it a couple of months ago when I was doing that Nissan Skyline and I turned everything on and nothing worked. But it was the switch on my one. The switch didn't work. So there you go. These things happen. I am trying my hardest to keep up with chat. I promise. I know I'm behind at the moment, but we'll get there. I will get there. You do if you say Julian. You do if you send me a picture. If you send me a picture of you wearing it, I know some people have sent them before. That I will make sure that I put you on a map because I'm going to order a map, and I will get it on the channel, and you'll get shout outs in the videos. So I just think it's a win-win for me because people get exposure, my merch store gets exposure, and videos get dedicated to people. So I just think it brings the community together. People can then start putting faces to names, which is always good. Hi Wayne, did you watch The Man About the House, George and Mildred? I did because we just lost. I can't remember the guy's name. We just lost their star though, didn't we? So has someone been negative? Yeah. I've been getting it from two people this week, but I won't anymore because they don't exist in my world anymore. So there you go. You are not 50. You'll be 52-year-olds in July, and I'll be 52 in June. Jason, you can't say that. I'm 50, damn it. I want to be 50. Let me be 50. When did Patch Adams come out? I don't know, but that's a great film. Had me in tears, Patch Adams. Robin Williams used to have a thing with me. Blimmin' Good Will Hunting. Had me in tears. Bicentennial Man had me in tears. Even the blimmin' genie saying goodbye to Aladdin. That got me in tears. See, look at this. Look, Anthony. So you haven't had a shipment from Fanhome's Millennium Falcon since October 2024, but you still watch your videos. Thank you, Anthony. What issues or what stages was you waiting for? Because I know it's apparently supposed to be Gold Dust issue 32 in America of the Millennium Falcon, but I believe people are starting to get that now. So I wasn't aware that there was an issue in the UK. Is that watch the one you meant for? Yes, from Back to the Future. I'm in the retro room. I have to wear all this retro stuff. You remember having a red nose on our car during a trip to Germany in the 90s? Confused a lot of Germans. Yeah, I bet it did. Look, Kraken. Kraken, Kraken, Kraken. Oh, yeah, Patch Adams, he wore a red nose in that, didn't he? Oh, yeah, see, look, WD-40 remove rust really well and stops it coming back. Yeah, I'll just give it a rub over from that. It'll probably help to actually put some oil in those hinges as well. Oh, it's a double Kraken, but it's still nowhere near as strong as whatever I was drinking in Wonderfest. Hey, we need to confirm. Apparently, the Crown Plaza Hotel in Wonderfest, the swimming pool should be opening this month. So I'm going to keep my eye on that because I want to bring me cozies. I want to go swimming when I go to Wonderfest. Now, I've already booked my tickets, and I haven't told any of the folks that I normally go Wonderfest. I'm actually arriving a day earlier. I thought I'll do some sightseeing around Louisville, so I'm actually going to be arriving in Wonderfest in Louisville on the Wednesday. Normally, I arrive on the Thursday late night, but I'm going to be there on the Wednesday. So, Lou, if you need help unloading your car on Thursday, I'll already be there. So just give me a bell and I'll come down and help you out. I'm not doing that now. They went to Horlicks, Joseph. So Horlicks has got them now. You're a fan of the Bears. Yeah, Will's Workshop. Yeah, you can. You're quite welcome to my Car Crash Tuesday, Will's Workshop. No problems whatsoever. Wipeout Wednesday. I like that. That's got to be. See, you make these t-shirts. These ideas for t-shirts. Well done, Julian. These ideas for t-shirts. They come in from you peeps. Wipeout Wednesday. I'm picturing it now. Yeah, I'm gonna make a Wipeout Wednesday. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna get another emoji sorted. Thank you for that, Julian. You're still waiting for your pre-order of Vader and Iron Spider here in the US site has processing. Yeah, JD Myers, it is coming. They're going to be doing it later. I think they did tell me way back in November when I was in Barcelona that the American release is going to be in February. So you are going to be behind everyone else. Just so you know, so far this year, the Iron Spider and Darth Vader is the highest viewed video on the channel. So pretty crazy stuff. But looking good. Are we going to get a Jupiter 2 build? Probably not. I mean, there's plenty of kit models for Jupiter 2, but I've still got the Ares 1B to do. I've still got the refit to finish, which I'm going to do in after Maximilian, so that'd be my next thing. You feel like your 1A collection would be complete if the 1989 Batmobile and 18 van were a thing. Well, the 1989 Batmobile, Dylan, I did a trial for last year, so we might see it. We'll have to see. Not only did I do a trial, Todd did a trial from Marvel Phoenix, and also Ian from Bitstain Hobbies. The kit went around the world. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I think it's going to look great with Vincent. There's going to be a bit of a forced perspective thing, though, because obviously Maximilian towers over Vincent. So if I have him in the background hovering around about here, it'll look like he's coming from the background forward, because he is considerably smaller. I've printed him at 30%, because I can't afford a full-size Maximilian in here. Love the Sprueverse Orca build. That build, when we did that, was absolutely brilliant. That's one of my favourite builds on the channel, the Orca. And it's still got pride of place downstairs. My one has. But excellent model. I'm just trying to think. Was I out in America? I think I was when the Orca was done. So I saw it in person. I saw it in real life. I'm sure I did. Or didn't I? I can't remember. The Lego Joyce is in my son's room at the moment. He's the Lego man in the house. So he's got that on display in his room. Everyone wants an 18 van. The Bovington Tape Museum model show this weekend. So, yeah, so Will's Workshop's going to be at Bovington. I've never been to the Bovington Tank Museum. I've got the kiddies this weekend, so I can't get down there. But that's going to be cool if you want to see Will's Workshop. Vane Wayne, dark tash, grey beard. I can't be dealing with Mrs. Roller Wayne does not like me. I already told her I'm going to shave my beard off and just have a moustache, and I get the look. That's the look. You ain't doing that. So I was like, why? Oh well. Probably not Raymond Clark, because I've already done a Peugeot 205 on the channel. Obviously, I know it's in rally car colours, but I've already done that. I'm trying to get away of doing... Do you remember I went for a stage of doing 2 Titanics and 2 Porsche 917s, 2 Terminators? I don't want to do that again. So if I've done it, I want to move on to bigger and better things. But, hello, Jason. How's it going? It was Hachette. Hachette trolled it. Oh, okay. Be interesting to see if that comes. I've had no word from Hachette. Hachette normally tell me if something's coming out, hence why I told you about the Warhammer Combat Patrol. Warhammer is big business. I didn't realise how big a business it is for people collecting those figures and painting them. Absolutely crazy. And if it's crazy in this country, in America it must be through the roof. So I'm sure that's going to do really well. I think Agora Models do some Warhammer stuff as well in America, as in collection-wise. Pluto, I don't think poor little Pluto has ever done an orbit of the sun since its discovery. Probably not, Richard, but the speed my orrery goes. Pretty crazy. See, look, use the tester. It does come in handy rather than have to wire up my blimmin' voltmeter and try and get it to stay on the contacts. It's great just to be able to plug something in. Chris Herschel on stage 2 of 4 wall foundations. So let me get this right, Chris. A recap. Chris has got rid of his old work shed. You got the chainsaw to your old work shed. I'm guessing that's cleared now. And now you're building the foundations for your new shed. Well, I'm going to have to come down and I'll cut a ribbon and open it for you, Chris. How I notice, maybe, yeah, no, graphics, Mike. It's at my fingertips. Oh, bless. Is the Agora DB5 a motorized shield? No, it isn't. But I think it's still spring loaded. But will you would be in your element making a motorized shield for that? Because it should be easy to do. You just remove the screen and put a ratchet in there and just have it going up and down on a plate, I guess. Don't know. I'm too busy doing enterprise refits and Maximilians to do that at the moment. Yeah, squirrels. Can't help myself. I have got a squirrel mentality at the moment. Your gauntlet shiplets are fine. Buy my DeLorean shipments all over the place. Really? So, but Greg, you're based in America, aren't you? I don't understand that. I thought everyone was missing 70 and 77. Don't know. Oh, you got your Volca parts you're going to be doing today. That's cool. Look, that's my new emoji that I made today. R2D2. Hi Liam, how's it going? Uh, Liam, I'm gonna be. You're gonna love the packing of that. I think it's gonna arrive perfectly, but you'll have to tell me. You watch, it'll be all smashed up now, but I think it's gonna arrive perfectly. I'm just waiting for some boxes. I've ordered some packaging material. You see. So the gold one I have is the Akatsuki Dundam. I have that one on my bench to do next. All right, I will take a picture, John. The workshop's locked up at the moment, so that'll probably come tomorrow. Chat is obscuring the 3D code, is it? What code did you want, Nigel Boone? And I'll put it back up. Actually, that code should be on top of the chat, which is weird. Don't know why that is. Oh, you just get the 1.6 Mustangs now. I'm expecting another delivery of that. ET's on its way, believe it or not. Pack 13 are we on now of ET? So the next ET's on its way. Fanhome have kept us informed with it, but I'm guessing we're getting them at the end of the build. It's why I haven't done the Infinity Gauntlet. I'd rather have everything together because, believe it or not, there's not much to do in each pack. So I reckon we can do, if there's 30 stages left, I don't know how many stages the Infinity Gauntlet is. I reckon we could do that in one sitting. With some clever editing, we'll have a 50-minute video or something. We'll have to see. Can you get a C-110 chopper emoji? Well, I need more members. You see, you have to unlock every 15 members that go onto the YouTube channel members. I get unlocked another emoji. So the more members we have, the more emojis I can unlock, and then I can upload whatever I want. So what I'm going to do, Build and Tinker, is I'm building the Maximilian off channel. I'm painting it off channel. But when it comes to doing the electrics, I'm going to do that on a video. So you can see exactly what I'm doing. And then on that video, you'll be able to see the finished Maximilian. I'm not that far away from finishing, to be honest with you. Everything's printed. I'm just it's all the cleanup. This takes the time. All the sanding, filling. There we go. Thank you, Lou. Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow. That's the one. Everyone's going to tell me Sky Captain now. And there we go, Brian Murphy. Look, all the questions that we ask in these streams get answered. That's all I have to do. If you've, this is better than AI. If I've got a question I need answering, I just ask you folks. Give it 5 minutes, and I'll get an answer. It's all cool. Requiem. Anyone know if someone will continue part work upgrades power adapter mods? Too nice to use batteries. I don't know. I do not know. But Ian did message me just to say that obviously they've completed 99% of their orders now. 99% of the orders for part work upgrade have been fulfilled. Now, the last things, let me just bring up Ian's message because I don't want to get this wrong when I'm telling you. So stand by. So 99% of existing orders, they have materials left over to offer some final stock clearances at 30% discount. This will be in about a week until the end of March. So I'm guessing, look at the Partwork Upgrades webpage and also look at the Partwork Upgrades Legacy Facebook channel. And I'm sure Ian's going to be putting that on there. So look at that. Look, what's going on there? Where's because Gizmo. It's because Gizmo's not here tonight. That's what it is. The gremlins all over the place. I'm on the lookout for a gremlin. I need a gremlin in here, and I know I've got the little one there, but I'm talking about a full size gremlin. Now I've seen them for like I've seen the puppet ones for about £400. But Phil went to Wonderfest in the year before I went to my first one. So that must have been 2021. And someone had a full size gremlin there at Wonderfest. So I'm keeping my eye on. And I know Lou's got one. When I visited Lou in 2022 and I went around his museum that he's got, I know you've got one, Lou. I want one of them. That's what I want. That's what this room needs. Needs a gremlin. Bless. Yeah, no, definitely. Send the photos in. Chuck has just popped up in an ad. Ah. Oh, you asked that if they, yeah, I haven't got a clue. I'll probably have to go elsewhere, John Mortimer. I'm sure most news agents will do that. The old grouse. Only modelling I'm doing at the moment is my new workshop in Autodesk Fusion. Wow, you know, I've tried to use Fusion, but I just can't get my head around CAD design programs. Hobby Time Modelers bought the presidential suite again for Wonderfest this year, Thursday to Monday. So come on by. I certainly will. I'll let people know as well. Just text me the room when you're there, Todd. I think by the Sunday night last year's Wonderfest, I was randomly appearing in everyone's rooms. You get to that point where you just join random parties. It's great. So if you're rusty, the only cure is WV40. Yeah, no, definitely. Let's go Eagles. I've got a lot of Eagles fans. Wayne Foundhammer said to me that all parts for all the models were imported from a warehouse by the Czech Republic. Really? I didn't know that. I don't know anything about their logistics. So, Brian Murphy, why did I remember that name? I should have remembered that name. Did you hear news about an asteroid? They're saying, though, Jason, there's a 1% chance of it hitting us in 2030 or something. But yeah, I think we're it. What scale is Vincent? Okay, so that Vincent there is 49% scale. The Maximilian I'm printing is 30%, so it's a lot smaller. But yeah, a full size Vincent is massive, absolutely massive. You wouldn't think it's as big as it was. But that's as big. Basically, the biggest part on Vincent was the actual cap, the helmet piece, because the shoulder piece around the body there is actually 4 pieces. So I basically printed it to whatever the maximum size of that cap I could get is. So 49% it was. Any more rumours about what new Agora Hollywood anniversary model could be? Nope, we mentioned that earlier on, Grip Fuel. No idea, but I can't wait to find out. Yep, the original Orca was trashed in 1996. We were talking about that on my interview with Steve. If you haven't seen that video, it's on the channel with Steve Concatelli, who did the Out of Time DVD. Brilliant. Brilliant it was. Wayne sounds like Motormouth Josh Moshita. Try to keep up with chat. Yeah. Oh, this is why I drink so much rum. I go down, well, I stagger downstairs. The T16 is 100% different. Is it? I don't know. I've never heard of that, to be honest with you. Check out the National Space Centre's official site for asteroid news. Yep, the rum's kicking in. Any ideas if the Batman build's coming to the UK? You're talking about the figurine. No idea. Again, we had the trial for it out here. As a matter of fact, my Terminator's wearing the cowl for it, but I don't know. Don't know. You're going to love it, Liam. I really do hope it gets there in one piece. Fanhome skipped issues 31 and 34 of me on the Ecto 1. Just got to the full chassis stage of the Mustang, nearly as big as my son. Yeah, it's a big old thing. Again, that can't be kept anywhere in the workshop or up here. I haven't got room. So that's that's in a downstairs toilet at the moment. Any merch you have coming from the USA don't have to pay import duty as well as the shipping cost. No, because it's under £130, John Mortimer. So unless you do a big order, then it would be. But no, you won't be subject to any shipping costs, apart from the cost to ship it, obviously. But any folks in America will get theirs way before we do. I ordered something last week for this company and I'm waiting for it to come. But they do say 10 to 15 days for UK, so hopefully that will come soon. 100 stages for the gauntlet. Yeah, well, we've got 6 stages left to deliver, plus what's missing, I believe. So I'm hoping we're going to have it. I think that means the next delivery should be the last one, shouldn't it? I don't know. We'll see. You got a gremlin, we call it Damien. Howard Mandel was the voice of Gizmo. He certainly was. I'm going to have that. Gizmo 1-1 is on Infinity Collectibles. The thing is that I swear I've seen a Gizmo which isn't like resin. It's like a rubbery material, but not there's a not the rubbery material for the puppet one. I've seen the puppet one that you can get, but it's another kind of rubbery material. It's not like a resin material. But it was a full-size gremlin. Again, it was around about the £400-500 mark. I don't know what that equates to dollars. But that was back in the day, though. We're talking like late 90s, early 2000s, that. Ian, we need to get Wayne's underground main cave done before the meteor hits Earth. We'll bring Colin Furs over here. You know what? I'll be so gutted if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl on Sunday. I can't have them winning again. I asked him the same question, and he said yes to build the Agora USS Constitution. Yes, I do want to build it. Someone asked that, did they, Mapak? I am going to be building the USS Constitution. I asked specifically, can I build this? There we go. John builds psychology. Yeah. John, yeah. I asked them when I went to visit their offices, I saw a little cutaway of a little test section that they were doing. Obviously, completely different kind of building to what we did with the Victory with the bulkheads in the way, because each is basically in panels, so you can see the deck all the way through on every single level. Looks really, really good, but it is still over 12 packs. So God knows how long it's going to take just to do one pack. But there you go. I got there in the end. The big gremlin's made a thick final. There we go. So that's the one, Lou. So I'm guessing you've had that for a few years then, because if I remember that one that you've got, because you got Stripe, haven't you? I think I remember seeing. I was looking at the video of us looking around your because I was watching Phil's video of the 2021 Wonderfest, of looking around your room, and I'm sure I saw it. I thought I recognise that. But there you go. Oh wow, look at that! I have caught. Can you believe I caught up with chat, and I'm right at the end of the chat, and it's only for like 3 minutes to go. That's just crazy. Whoa, what's happened there? Take care, John Hay. John Hay, I will send you a picture tomorrow. I promise. No more squirrel moments. I don't have to do a video tomorrow because it's already done. So I'm going to chill out and take pictures of Gundam models for you. Oh, you're talking about the T16. Why didn't you say that? The 205. T16, I thought you were talking about helicopters, Julian. It still looks like a Peugeot, Julian. It may have different things under the hood and on the back, but it still looks like a 205. Hence why I won't. I'm happy to build a Spitfire, but I don't want to build all the marks of a Spitfire, because to me, they all look the same. They all look the same to me. Bless. That's going to upset some people, I think, especially the people that are really into their military models. Oh well, on that note, I'm going to leave it there. So check out tomorrow's Ferrari 330. Great build that is, and that means I probably will have the Ford Falcon on the channel on Monday. Plus I have got the pack 11 of the Agora models Lotus Esprit, so I want to get that on the channel next week as well. And I do have pack 4 of that Apache helicopter to do, on account that pack 5 got delivered last week as well. So there you go. Anyway, take care everyone. See you later.